Hi, this is Ted the Diet Coach. I am doing my cardio here in the morning, and I got a good question Facebook to me about what my opinion was on energy drinks, and I do have some particular opinions on energy drinks. I don't really like them that much, like the Monsters and those kinds of drinks that have super caffeinated. Caffeine doesn't agree with me too well. I can use some of it, but if I use too much of it, it will upset my stomach and give me acid reflux, and it's not uncommon for that to happen for a lot of people. It's also way too easy to get way too caffeinated these days. A lot of the drinks have just super high amounts of caffeine in them, and then you combine that with some of the fat burners that are out there that I'm using as well, and all of a sudden you're getting your milligrams of caffeine at one serving up to 400, 500, 600 milligrams. And then over time, this can stress out your body systems, your adrenal glands. You can get adrenal fatigue, and you don't want that. Probably a lot more common in people than they think. And of course, when you stress your adrenals out too much, then of course there's other systems that get affected as well. All your hormones are sort of a cascade that one affects the other. So you certainly, well, a lot of people these days have chronic fatigue and things like that, and those are all most of the time due to adrenal fatigue, adrenal stress. We're not really meant to be stimulated quite so much for such long durations of time, weeks, months at a time. So, my recommendation is to use those kinds of drinks sparingly, and certainly not on a daily basis. And if you do if you're dieting and you rely on some of these non-caloric energy drinks, then you probably want to meter that a little bit. Many people here, at least in northern America, use coffee a lot, and so that's kind of, you tack that on top of it, plus the diet sodas, and then fat burners, and then energy drinks, and you're doing this stuff every day, weekly. This could really, over time, this could have an impact. If it's just a short period of time, it's probably okay, but it's definitely going to have an impact on your body systems, and you definitely want to give yourself a break from these highly caffeinated products. So that's my 2 cents. I don't really like them that much. I don't use them hardly at all. I rely predominantly on low potency fat burners, in terms of low potency caffeine fat burners, and then the most caffeine I'll take at one time is maybe 200 milligrams. So that's my 2 cents, maybe 300. Sometimes it just kind of depends, but any more than that, I know that I can feel the difference there. It'll heartburn, stuff like that, and I don't like that. So anyways, that's my 2 cents on energy drinks. So great question. Keep sending them in. I'll be doing, this next coming week is the final week before the North American, so I'll be doing some more videos when I'm in Pittsburgh next week, as well as right before I leave. So give everybody a sneak preview of my progress, and before I get on stage. All right? So be positive, and great question. Keep sending them in. This is Ted the Diet Coach, signing off.